kittens love ELUMEN too. The kittens love it. Yes, you do. Hey YouTube! I just wanted to do a quick review on a product, ELUMEN by Goldwell, the hair color that I use, and I haven't seen a whole lot of reviews on it on YouTube. When I first started to consider it for a hair color, I wanted to learn more about it and I just couldn't find too much information. I'm just gonna kind of share my thoughts about it because I think it's an awesome product. To begin with, I'd just like to say that I'm going to be kind of sharing like my impressions of the product, but I don't know anything really about hair color, just kind of what I've personally researched. I do a lot of internet searching on this sort of stuff before I commit myself to it. If you would like to find out more information, you can of course look at the ELUMEN website. There's a PDF with a whole bunch of information about their different products on there if you want to check that out. There's also the Ladies and Gentlemen at Long Hair Community Forum. Many of them like this product from what I've read, and they have a whole frequently asked questions forum thread, and so I think I'm going to link that below. There's lots of information there. I am going to try and share what makes this different from your like traditional box dyes, because it's not really the same. Hello kitten. I will let you see it up close so that way you can kind of see the label. It says high performance hair color oxidant free. It is called ELUMEN by Goldwell. It is a deposit only hair color and it doesn't lift your hair at all. Your base color is not affected. It will add color to that base color. That makes sense, right? That makes sense. Because of that, it's not damaging. It just adds the color onto your hair. I did it actually about a week ago. This is the hair color after a week. It's still pretty much the same vibrancy as it was when I first did it. Except my scalp it doesn't look like I have some really horrible sunburn. I used one of the intense fashion shades that they have, which are pretty much really vibrant, non-natural hair colors. They have like gold, red, copper, violet, magenta, and blue. And they're just pure pigment. So the colors that I used are at all, which is pure red. It's a cool red, like kind of a purpley, closer to a purple shade. It's still red, but a very cool toned red. I decided to add some of this golden copper that I had on hand. Sorry that the bottle's it's so stained from my RR at all. My RR at all is in perfect condition, however. Since this golden GK stands for golden copper, it's kind of a yellowy orange. I thought that if I mixed a little bit of this into my RR at all, it would make it more of a warm red, kind of closer to an orange tone. If you guys can't tell from the result, it's still pretty cool. It was a bit cooler than I liked it to be. I think that in the future, since I want to go for more of a copper shade, more of a naturally gingery shade, I would go for their KK at all, which is pure copper, and it's just like orange pigment. And if you're wondering what the at all means, it's for all shades of hair because it's translucent. It just adds pure color. My natural hair color is dark brown, so this would not be the same color that you would get on like blonde hair. It would be pretty much just what it looks like straight out of the tube. Pure red, blood, slightly cooler than blood colored. So that's what it would look like if you put it over blonde hair as opposed to a darker shade like mine. I kind of get a dark auburn. It definitely varies in different lighting. Sometimes it looks super intensely red, and sometimes it looks more just like a subtle hint, a glow, but it's still definitely like red hair. It's very noticeable. If you have even lighter hair than me, then it'll turn out more vibrant, and if you have darker hair, you might get like a red shine. One of my favorite things about this product is the condition it leaves your hair in. It makes your hair just so shiny and soft and perfect and heavenly. It doesn't damage at all. I've used this product for about a year, maybe less than a year now. I use it about once every 2 months because my roots don't grow in. They don't grow in fast enough. The color does not fade much at all. The shine kind of goes away after a little bit. The red pigment might go down. It might fade a little bit eventually, but I have not noticed it returning to like my natural hair color. Maybe not as vibrantly red, but still really red. What I do is I mix it in a bowl. I apply it on my hair all over. I foil this off because I don't want that piece of my hair to be dyed. It's currently like dishwater yellow. It's lime green, yellow, blonde, disgusting colored because I haven't dyed it recently. It's kind of a gel texture. It's not what you'd expect. I've never experienced a hair dye like this before. Even Manic Panic is a kind of cream, like a conditioner kind of texture. This is kind of it's like jello, like watery jello, unsolidified jello. I don't know how to describe the smell. It's just product-y. I let it sit for about an hour. You can leave it on your hair for as long as you like, of course, because it does not damage your hair, it just conditions it. So you could leave it on. Some people leave it on overnight. I would not trust myself to do that because it stains. My entire bathroom right now is like a crime scene. Someone got murdered in there. Not really. Where was I going with that? I apply heat for about half the time, maybe, because I've heard that the heat truly locks in the color and makes it really permanent. And then I rinse it out, and for the next few days it will run in your shower for like just pinkish hair dye down your body into the drain, onto your towels, onto your pillowcases. It's dreadful, but it's worth it. This product does not just come in unnatural shades. It also has a whole line of other types. There's like a blonde shade, but keep in mind this product cannot lighten your hair, so it's kind of like a toner. So if you already have blonde hair, if you have dyed your hair blonde with another product, I do believe ELUMEN sells a bleach. And then there's the dark shades, which are kind of like a dark brunette. You can actually purchase these off of Amazon, which is where I get them. I don't really know any other place to get them unless you actually are a ELUMEN certified beautician. But if you're not, like me, then you can order them on Amazon. Not too expensive. For me, they were about $20 a bottle. I know they can go more or less depending on what you find. This entire thing lasts me probably 2 dyes. I have a lot of hair, as you can see. Well, maybe you can't. Maybe you can't see. Maybe it looks kind of scraggly today. This will last me 2 dyes, so that's about $10 per dye, which isn't bad once every 2 months. Not to mention it's almost just like a deep conditioning shine treatment on top of the color, and I love it so much. Favorite hair dye. Vibrant and beautiful, and it keeps my hair healthy. There is another set of products in the line. The Treat product, which prepares your hair. I think this is if you want it to be truly permanent, to get like the longest lasting result out of the dye. You would use the Treat to begin with, which it kind of prepares your hair for the dye. The Lock product, which you use to lock in the color and seal it into the cuticle of your hair. The Clean product, it's a skin stain remover, so it can remove stains from your skin, which is what I probably needed. I had stains on my hand for probably like, I don't know, 2 days afterwards. Rinsed off in the shower, wasn't a big deal. This is Atlas, by the way. Hello, Atlas. Hello. Atlas likes ELUMEN too, but we're not gonna dye his hair because he's got such pretty silvery hair. Yes, kitten. Kitten. Kitten, kitten. Anyways, the return product, that was the last product I wanted to talk about in their line of little extra goodies. The return product, which supposedly can return your hair to the state it was before you dyed it. It's kind of like Color Oops or Color Before or any of those hair dye remover products. It's made by ELUMEN for ELUMEN. I have not tried it because I have not had the need to return my hair back to its original hair color, but if you like, for instance, the color of henna hair dye, but you do not want to commit yourself to something like that, because henna is super permanent, then I would definitely recommend ELUMEN because it gives you this gorgeous red color with immense amounts of shine, but not as permanent, definitely not as permanent, definitely removable. You only have to, dye your hair for an hour as opposed to, I don't know, like 8. I used to henna my hair for 8 hours. So, I think that is all. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.